such a crazy day so far, and I feel like we do have, of course, G2 and Accelerate coming up on Alpha Pack, and I think that's going to be a pretty great game too.
You know what? I'm going to go with G2 3-2 in this one. I don't know.
Game 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, we will have to see, of course, because now it is time to hand it over to our casters. Miles and Momo, take it away.
Thank you very much, Desk. Game 5?
I'm not sure. Accelerate have been looking really good. G2, on the other hand, have seen the best and sometimes not the best. We'll be polite. Game 5, possibly. I don't think so.
Well, look, let's see the way Accelerate have been performing. They got a 3-0 from Optic. That wasn't great, but they did go 3-1 with Splice, which actually was quite this series. So we'll see just how our teams fare against one another. Arsenal hardpoint up first, Gridlock, Search and Destroy, and then back to Arsenal for control our third map. Gridlock hardpoint and Arsenal Search and Destroy once again will be our maps 4 and 5. Now, Accelerate found themselves through the open bracket. Here they lay in the pools, currently sitting down 2-0. Can they find themselves a win here against one of the more suitable opponents in G2? Find out after this break. Nah, I'm just kidding, boys and girls. Let's get into this one. Map number 1.
You are hilarious, Miles. Honestly, surprise yourself sometimes. Anyway, let's get into this one. G2. Let's jump on board with Chino rocking the Sorg and straight into the lab. He's going to find himself up against Fastballer and a lot more than that. But finding a 2-piece Profizi, adding 1 to the mix, and that is a nice little cocktail given to us by Accelerate. However, G2 Esports find themselves a couple of points on the board.
Look, that was the perfect break, right? That was a perfect 5.
Okay.
They slayed their way through them. Not a piece of problem whatsoever. Either way, back onto the screen. G2 rocking and rolling this one as best they can.
I think we're just going to change the logos around. I was getting confused myself there for a second. But, of course, Accelerate is the team who is currently smashing it right now with 30 points on the board, 17 seconds to go. And now my brain is reset and we've managed to calculate a couple of things. Let's jump on board with Profizi here, working towards that grapple gun, see if he can initiate something. But with 5 seconds left, set himself up beautifully. And in all honesty, Accelerate, they're looking fantastic off the bat here.
Yeah, I mean, they've had a couple of strong matches to warm themselves up. Now get right into the swing of things. Emery's looking very strong today. Exceptional performances out of him, looking to continue the run again. Not a big win yet to be found for the squad, but this could well and truly be the best chance they get today. Still on with a big lead, 59 to absolutely zip, zada, bing, nothing. Not a single point on the board. And as you can see, still applying that pressure. Second hard point, 35 seconds remain, and so far, things are looking exceptionally one-sided.
Absolutely. I mean, you quick tally of the kills here is roughly around 23 to 5. The score says it all, though. Accelerate 78 in the lead as we do see G2 Esports get their first points on the board. Fastballer, though, find himself a double, will find the triple, and Blast is going to fall. Easy also adding 1 to the mix. But looking at that minimap, we are going to see here a little bit of a change in the spawns, but you've got to rotate, you've got to set up nicely, and number 2 is all over that. It's BZ, of course.
Yeah, I believe in position. Beheezy watching the outside. The map block is going to be cut down. That ICR doing work. Perfectly poised in position. Profizi trying to watch those players making their way through the mid. Chino, he's going to be leading the charge. Profizi gets a little bit of cover fire from behind, but now he has to back down. This is going to be an ideal push. You can see the statue play also happening from on top. Chino, oh my god, he gets skinned. That's a big kill. Down from below, though, there's trades going back and forth. Fastballer and the boys Accelerate now making them trades work. Memories coming in up top, but he's still in control of the hard point. Now it looks like the attack that came in from the office was successful, so now we do have Accelerate back onto the back foot. G2 finally getting some more time.
Well, 30 seconds still available, but contested at the moment. The melee comes in, Ruiz with a headshot, but back and forth here, and we are starting to see G2 pick it up a little bit. But again, spawns will be pushed out. We've got Chino flanking around, and with 17 seconds, you see those blue arrows just kind of rotating to that next one, trying to set up a little nicer here, but a 75 to 80 point lead now. Very, very strong from Accelerate. If I'm being completely honest, this is, you know, a little bit out of what you would think, obviously, by the technical pro team here, and Accelerate finding themselves fighting through, of course. But you look at the names, Believe, Fastballer, Profizi, Emery's, and BZ. These are all guys who have been playing for so long, and they're always on the cusp, you know, of getting that top 8, getting that pro status, if you like. However, we flip those around, and now we can see it all nice and perfectly. Blast is going to go down there. Right now, Miles, Accelerate looking fantastic.
Oh, solid as a rock. Look at the play. Accelerate making their way straight into the hard point. Crane's a tough one to break into. And they are going to make their way in straight. Chino's got to hold on as best he can. Sorg in hand, flying around, doesn't manage to make anything happen there. There's the contest, and that is a powerful entry kill and retake there from Accelerate. They are going to get a hold of hardpoint for now. 22 seconds remain. There's the TAC 5 boost. Tempest is ready for Easy. Fastball is ready to go as well with that War Machine. Already Accelerate are setting themselves up for an extremely solid 7-second rotations.
Interesting as well, when you do play Arsenal, some people will like to rock that FMJ, as you can see by BZ here, and you see the wallbang on Ricky does come through, but going forward here, Accelerate trying to extend their lead. We're going to get the first specialist weaponry, shall we see, or the Tempest connect, pushing forward BZ, almost using his team as bait here, but Decimate could have been caught. Actually, 2 misses there here. BZ just inches away, and Fastballer, they're investing a lot to this hill. We've got the War Machine, the Tempest, the TAC 5 boost has already been hit. But again, you've got to finish those kills, and if you don't, they're going to get right back up and right back at you.
Yeah, they managed to go all in with 2 of their specialists, and as you can see, they managed to find their way through that close range shots, chaining them together. Well done, Bahizi. Fastball's going to pick up the kills in the end. And either way, lovely bit of work, the Bahizi Fastballer combo. 20 seconds left for this hard point. Bahizi can't lock down the front door as G2 finally made themselves known here, but 100 points in the lead. Accelerate will see themselves looking exceptionally strong. 13 seconds remain on the hard point. Move back over towards mid. Decimate in a tough situation. And again, as you can see, Accelerate have absolutely taken this one by the reins. And it doesn't look like they're letting go of this anytime soon. Mid is already a bloodbath, and it does look like Accelerate have got the position. They're winning the gunfights. Believe is feeling strong. He's beginning to believe. Decimate above. We have got players from G2 in position to try to maintain that presence, but there it is. That looked like, actually, that was gone. That came out. That counted. That Grav Slam has been burnt, wasted. Nothing to be found there.
Accelerate still a nice lead here, but a very comfortable setup for G2. Now have their War Machine invested. We'll be looking to confirm the kill, and a bit of heads-up play from Decimate. That is when you know you're in the right place. Oh my goodness, might have found a fist to the face, but a War Machine will always do one better.
He does hit a lot harder. Decimate there, hanging in, but G2 have just cracked 100 points. They're now down by 64. Can they maintain it? Streaks to be had. Decimate still good, making it look easy. I was clinched up there. Decimate still in control. 10 points away now from the sniper's nest. He's going to invest. As we go outside, this hardpoint is going to get the job done. There's the sniper's nest. There it's coming in. This ordnance is going to change the face of the outside of the map now for G2. Can they benefit from this one? Here comes the strike. Right on top of the hardpoint. Cleans it out entirely. Paradox, you the man. And there's that laser sight there. That is actually the sniper's nest as well doing work. So this outside hardpoint now, back cranes, this is safe haven right now for G2. They can put their feet up. They can rest easy now knowing that the skies are clear and no one from Accelerate can make the move. Look at those minimap. They're stationary. They're not going anywhere. They know that there's trouble ahead of them. They have to stay under cover. This is a brilliant turn of events right now for G2.
Yeah, and there's still 30 seconds left on this here. However, sniper's nest destroyed by Profizi there, highlighted in the bottom left. I believe there is one score streak still available. Decimate does have the Hellstorm, maybe thinking about saving that for the next one, but Believe finding a nice couple kills. But the all-important thing after everything, the last couple minutes that we've seen here is Accelerate, yes, 100-point lead. That has been cut, not even in half, even more so. G2, 138. Oh, there we go. Ricky investing a Grav Slam for the 1v1. Not 100% about that, but it may, of course, result in having the spawns being a lot more comfortable. And here we go. G2 looking to take the lead on this hard point. 35 points and climbing. Ricky, secure kill here. Still the Hellstorm available. Shot in the back. Decimate is going to go down. Yeah,
the Hellstorm's still going to be very, very helpful as these players get tested out now. Statue shots through that hard point. Looking mean already. Oh my, Chino, if you can stay alive in this situation. He's popped his Tempest. It's a big, ambitious call. He's managed to get one kill out of it. Teammates are now managing to come back off spawn. Give him a little bit of help. Shoulder peek. You're dicing with death there, Emrys. You knew it was out. There's the second lovely bit of chain lightning work. Chino needs to hang in there. That's the hipfire he was not hoping for. But still, look at that scoreboard. 170 now. G2 Esports. This is the tortoise and the hare, and that tortoise is slowly but surely winning this race. Can Accelerate do something to pull themselves out this one? They need to have a miracle here.
They started off so strong. Fastball of 27 and 16, a star-studded performance from him. However, on the flip side, Decimate for me, the X factor, if you like, for G2 now still has a score streak available. Hellstorm does come in. There it is, all invested. And now with all the score streaks gone, looking at the specialists available, no one actually has one. However, Believe, Fastballer, Profizi, and Ruiz, there's a lot of close ones here for Accelerate, and they're still in the lead, roughly about 10 points here, but all contested. Hot, heavy hand there with the SMG. Believe with a team kill, not what you like to see, but after all that, a bit of a muddle, we do see G2 come out on top.
And here it is, it's inevitable. G2 to take the lead. Accelerate have been spawning out, and there it is. We have the lead change hands. G2 not out of this one yet. Can they continue the run? 20 seconds remaining in this hard point. Specialists are plenty for both sides. Profizi looking to get back into the action as quickly as he possibly can. Tac 5 boost there. Goes through for both squads. Everyone's going to be fully juiced, locked and loaded. Nipples hard, ready to go. Profizi, can he find a way in through the back now? This is going to be big because the clocks are ticking. Accelerate, trying to make something happen. Trying to keep this lead alive. There is the grab slam. Finds two. On the pull, the third comes through. Profizi keeping the dream alive. 212, 213, and climb and accelerate. This is the lifeline they needed. Where were they a minute ago? Why did they give G2 this huge lead?
Well, the specialists are a key factor, but for me it was before that. We saw obviously just the heavy slay and the combination, the team play, the rotations were on point, and we are going to see Accelerate extend their lead a little bit now, 20 points away from taking map number 1. Invested into the War Machine, it is going to be Fastballer. We are going to see Chino destroy him there straight off of that, but it may be too little too late. Look at the spawns coming in. We are seeing number 6 and 9, it's Ricky and Vicento on the flank. Ricky's been dealt with, Decimate. Ricky goes down, and my goodness, we are seeing Accelerate try and end this right here, right now, and the Lightning Strike available. It is going to be 250 coming in clean, and we are going to see G2 lose out on map number 1, but a 100-point lead was nearly blown, Miles. That is a tense one for sure.
It's a tense matchup. Accelerate almost throwing away what was an incredible lead to begin with. You know, G2 weren't looking very strong. They weren't looking like anything other than just second place in this matchup. But you know what? They stayed strong. They managed to clinch up. That was important. Again, letting that kind of lead go, that is going to sting in the long run. That's the kind of mind game that really hurts you after that one. But hey, that's up. Game 1 is in the books. Desk, take it away.
Thank you so much. Study, I want to know right there, we did see Accelerate, of course, take map 1 against G2. What about that do you think allowed them to have that edge over G2?
Accelerate, I'm pretty sure, started the map 82-0.
Yeah.
Somehow, some way, G2 was able to bring it back and took like a little lead, but at the end of the map, Accelerate pulled out the win, and honestly, it was just, they started off really, really hot, slowed down a little bit, and then just closed it out.
For me, it's the creation of this G2 roster, right? Mr. 235, and there's always that someone that has the potential to crap the sheets.
Prone to the bad game.
That's not the same.
They're prone to the bad game.
That is what we call
this
it.
time it was Vicento
Prone
and
to a
Chino.
bad game?
You can't have more than one player that is prone to the bad game.
That makes sense.
And they have like 3 of them.
We do want to take a look here really quick, going back to Game 2, Round 11 from Charlie with Luminosity Gaming and Heretics.
This is crazy. This round 11,
Yeah.
guys, if you
This
missed
was
it,
nuts.
you're, buckle in.
Yeah, we got you guys at home who missed this crazy round 11. But
Bear in mind,
5-5 situation.
back and forth game.
yeah, we were complimenting Heretics in terms of their search. They are fantastic at it, and again, this is a fight for the number 2 seed in this group.
Mind games.
This is the best search and destroy map I've seen this tournament.
Yeah, it was.
I'd agree.
This is incredible to watch. Go back and rewatch this if you get some time after the tournament. After the tournament's finito, go watch this because this was some stellar gameplay out of these guys. But the way it ends is just a wonder to watch. It's crazy.
It's going to prove something I've been saying all day, right, too. And all yesterday, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Of course, you know, we mentioned the mind games, we mentioned the strats. Finally, you see a little bit of a push come, 40 seconds on the clock. Again, round 11, game 2. Both these two teams fighting for that number 2 seed in the group, or even potentially number 1 seed if you're Heretics. And then this is where things get a little crazy. One War Machine invested, and then all of a sudden, just in a blink of an eye, trades galore.
Everything just happens at this side. It's a 2v2 at this point.
1v1.
1v1. Pulls out the War Machine. You're like, okay, he's got it.
Oh my
Slack's
God.
like, all right, I'm going to go to the right. Bomb's coming in. I'm going to evade everything, and I'm going to kill him. That was insane. One more grenade hits him, and he's dead. He had flak jacket on, to be fair.
Unbelievable.
I think that Sukri thought he made the absolute play. He gets the punch beat
He
down.
thought he had it.
He pulled out the war machine. Like, I got it.
And then he lost absolute full.
3
And
grenade
indeed,
launch.
he did not have it. We are, however, now in map 3 of LG and Heretics, which we did just see that replay with Luminosity up 2-0.
Honestly, after you lose a round 11 like that, I hate to say it, but
It's just one of those.
Pulling off the reverse sweep against a team of LG's caliber, that's going to be hard to do.
Yeah, you need some serious momentum. I mean, obviously it is worth mentioning Heretics on this map. Earlier on impressed me greatly.
So we know which map they want to get in their control.
Looks
for
like
sure.
Frequency, right?
Frequency.
Already down.
That's weird. Because bear in mind, it was Frequency as well earlier in the day where they took that 1v1 situation right at the very beginning. Remember when it was like a 3v7, I think it was? They get it all the way down to that 1v1, but you can see the split push pressure that comes through, and Heretics are just so darn good at it.
Right, they've already got that
They're so
7 life
dominant on this
lead.
map.
They're down 1-0.
Not for long.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand. I didn't get to watch the first side, but
I wouldn't speak too soon, John. It might be down 2-0.
I have faith in the Spaniards.
I'm actually, even though LG's up 2-0, I'm thoroughly impressed with Heretics' performance in this series. Search and Destroy was a great game to watch. They're holding on right now in this control.
They're
And
a
Heretics
team.
have had a great game, great day overall.
They
Lucky is incredibly talented. Yep, incredibly talented.
Yeah.
And so is Mentals.
Yeah, I think he's a great pickup.
He's really
I'll be
good.
honest, I didn't know. I haven't heard of Metals at all before this tournament. He's impressed me a lot. He's actually been the player on this team whenever, at least I've watched one of their games, he's been going off every time.
No bias. I really hope they make it into the league. I really hope they make it into the league. I think that'd be massive for Spain and the Spanish community out there. But as it stands, a nice kill lead for Heretics at 5 right now, and pressure coming through onto the zone. We have 1:30 to work with as well, so plenty of time. And Sukri trying to make the play. There should be another free. Yep, another free kill. Had me a little worried there for a second.
It wasn't free.
Should have been. Should have been. Lightning strike as well, able to be used here from Sukri. So he's having a pretty good game himself at 6-5. But you're waiting for that pressure to come through, and honestly, they may just play for the kills.
And for anyone who missed it earlier in the day, of course, Heretics did 3-0 Evil Geniuses on that alpha stream, so they are feeling wonderful.
Definitely.
We're just getting started today.
Yeah, that's
just getting started.
Top of the group, and we haven't even got to winners bracket matches. When we get there, woohoo, baby, is it going to be fun.
Baby.
I might need to conserve some of my energy.
No, don't worry. We got you. We got you with the...
We got gamer fuel.
Yeah, we got you, bro. Don't even worry about it. We're right next to the booth. LG, 1 life left, and just like that, told you, 1-1.
And there we have it as Charlie and Delta continue on today, second day of CWL Las Vegas with lots of upsets, lots of surprises. We are going to swing back over now to Alpha Stream where we have map 2 of G2 Esports and Accelerate with Miles and Momo.
Thank you kindly, guys. Well, map 2 is almost upon us, friends. Map 1 was tidy, but tasty. Got a little bit dicey at times. G2 managing to make a spectacular comeback, but Accelerate not letting go of that Accelerate pedal. I'm sorry, I'll show myself out. Still though, a lot of promise. They had a great series against Splice. Their hard points against Splice were superb, and Splice, great team. Against Optic, it wasn't as close, but then Optic's respawn's ideal. Search and Destroy where things get a bit mean for me right now. Against Splice, it was a 6-3. Against Optic, it was a 6-2. Against these guys, I mean, it could be a 6-5, who knows? But this is where I think, the biggest question mark I've got right now is this gridlock search and destroy. Again, same with the search on Arsenal. I've got no idea how to play that one out. I think, my gut is telling me that G2 should have it. Yeah. You could say the same thing about the hard points.
I think we just maybe, and a lot of people, even you guys at home, which side have you picked? I think a lot of people are underestimating Accelerate. But I will say with G2, it's kind of what we pointed out before the series. We saw amazing kind of streaks, 60, 90 seconds of flashes of brilliance, and then we just saw them, kind of just being bombed out by the other squad. And going into the Search and Destroy, yes, you look at G2 and potential team to be a fantastic S&D team, but on the flip side of things as well, Accelerate, not a team to underestimate. I think this Search and Destroy for me could be the closest one they've played yet, maybe around 11. We all love it, and I would love personally to see it. But let's get into the action as we kick things off with map number 2, Accelerate versus G2. And 90 seconds on the clock. Straight away, we are going to see Blast with a sniper. And the quick scope does not connect.
Ooh, Blast lining them up, almost finding one over the top. Gets away by the skin of his teeth. I like to see it. Now he's alive. Decimate finding 2, believe. Now deep behind enemy lines, trying to find some of these players from behind, and it's just gonna go back and forth until Chino knocks his lights out. Profizi now on the point, 3v2, Accelerate at the disadvantage. Lovely work from Profizi there to take that. Now rounding things up to a beautiful 2v2 scenario, managing to make it now a 2v1. Profizi, proficient in the art of Gung Fu. All that's left, Chino. Can he find something? Oh, it's a fist fight! Chino brings a gun to the fist fight, and that's going to take down Profizi. Now it's a 1v1.
Time is ticking. 15 seconds. He might have just chosen the wrong time. Profizi sees him, and I love the play here. Take the time. And all he has to do is check the bomb, make sure he's not defusing, peek out. And there it is, secures the kill, and the round is on the board here. Chino nearly clutches up, but unfortunately takes the wrong turn and finds himself a round down in the search destroy. But straight away, what I'm loving, that sniper play obviously could have connected, could have been completely different, but fastballer, he just kind of bombed straight at that other team, and that first blood, that initial kill is so important. We obviously talked about it in the past many years of 4v4s, but 5v5s, you kind of set yourself up to a much better position. And there is the man, Profizi, representing Accelerate.
Going back in for round 2 now. Snipe still, actually, for both sides. I'd love to see this. That's potential huge damage. Blast actually finds him, gets a body shot, doesn't manage to get the kill. Hit markers aren't exactly ideal. Oh wow, that was interesting. Blast now trading back, shot after shot. Is he going to guess right? There it is. Finally, Profizi is going to get the snipe off. But alas, his teammates are dropping around him. Now he's got a bail 2v4. G2 have managed to make this round a little bit more comfortable. Can they find any successful trades now? Profizi backed right up. He's had to concede that bomb site entirely. And now, the members of G2 are going to now be able to encroach on top of that. Oh, Chino just through that passenger window. Very, very difficult to make that shot. He can shoot through that glass and still deal a huge amount of damage. Bomb now being planted at B.
Bomb down, 45 seconds left on the clock. Chino with a pre-aim and the pre-fire, and I don't think Profizi could make up his mind there, as he is now left in a 1v3. Mozu in hand, probably not the best weapon of choice that you'd like when you've got to defuse the bomb as well, but surely you've got to go for the snipe. That's a dead body, my friend. Nice try.
Man, he's
Found himself an ICR though, so as he backs on, maybe could find a kill for himself, take down Ricky Chino off Ascento, but this round is most certainly in favor of G2. You can see just the time ticking away.
Got to hand it to him though. Profizi's on a 4-kill streak right now. He hasn't died yet.
Yeah.
Not too far away from a lightning strike. This is a very sensible play. I mean, you could honestly make the case for G2 to push him. They know he's alone. They know he's going to be backed into a corner, but the chances of that snipe going off, it's just not worth it. There we go. G2 remain firm. Keep this alive.
It's just like a risky play.
Communication going down between the boys as we get into round number 3. And again, that was the play from Chino to pretty much secure the round there and get that final kill.
You got to think of how different the round would have been if those snipes from Profizi had hit first, or if Blast had managed to both of those body shots.
2 connected.
Yeah, imagine if one of those, the first one had landed. That changes the face of the engagement entirely. That changes the whole round. Either way, into the third we go. Snipe still in hand for Blast. I don't know if Profizi's going to be running his on the other side, but actually we're hitting towards that A, so the snipe's not going to be of a whole lot of use. Here we go, straight into the showers.
Trophy system coming in. And there we have it. 4 kills go down. Decimate as he takes down Facento. Not what you like to see, but nevertheless, 4v2. And tagged up Profizi. We'll have to have a quick stim shot, and he's going to be back in the action, but with only Believe by his side. Now the rotation comes in. Sticking together is what they need to do. Wolfpack, if anything, but they're still going up against 2-3 players here over by the dojo.
It's a good spot to be in now in the garden. Profizi can cover any of those players who do make the push. He's watching the rear as well. Bomb's now going to rotate back towards the B site, but again, they have to worry about Blast, who's still sitting there with that sniper rifle. He's now watching the mid. Oh, take it all back. He's not got that snipe. You're an idiot. He's still watching their B side though, so if they do rotate back their way, they're going to have to contest with him. And again, perfect positioning. Having 4 numbers on the board is going to make the biggest difference. He definitely caught a player's shoulder there.
And this is what Accelerate need to do. They need to find this kill without taking any type of damage. Believe goes down. A Blast potential 1v2. Oh, absolutely. No. Blast seals the deal, and they did the right thing. They rotated and found 1 player on his own, and if they were able to pick up the kill, it would have been a 2v2, but Blast coming up clutch here.
Yeah, you're watching those players in the minimap. As soon as they know that the fight's going down towards B, they all flood back towards, hitting through the back end of the streets. But at the same time, Blast is just winning 2v1 engagements, no problem. A little bit of health, a hail of gunfire there from his teammates as they showed up, but no need. The man got it done. the man on your screen right now. G2 now with 1 round advantage. Those offensive rounds haven't been too great for Accelerate. Let's see what they can bring now on the defense. They're much better at turtling up, holding on. Interesting position for Blast to be in there with a snipe. Again, it's quite an even spread across map for Accelerate on the defense. No one's quite committing to that attack. It's a slow, staggered attack at this point. Again, they're trying to just bait out a play, similar to what we've seen in Control so far, and this is big for Bahizi. That's a lot of information gained.
Easy just watching here. For anyone typing or pushing that bomb out, I think he's got the information. He's called it out to his teammates. Now, an important player to keep your eyes out on is Blast and what he does and rotate through. But right now, it's going to be a bloodbath here as we do see one engage. Feezy finds the first, Feezy answers the second, and now the numbers heavily favor Accelerate. Ricky, though, on point. Tags up the second, will find the third. Ricky, can he find a nice triple here as he evens the score a little bit, but no, he will be the last alive as Chino and Blast go down, and Accelerate do come forward, firing on all cylinders. 3 players remain with the 15 seconds. We'll get that defuse and tie up the map 2-2. And this is what I thought with these 2 teams and these 10 players on that main stage. Some very, very good specialist search and destroy players on either side.
Yeah, some search and destroy stars. That was an interesting round. Watching Ricky just peel those players from Accelerate slowly, one by one, trying to get to the good bit of the banana in the inside. And in the end, he bit off a little bit more than he could chew, and he found himself out of action. That was a stunning round to tie things up 2-2, as you called it. We're going all the way to game 5. It's happening. No one's found themselves a clear advantage at this point. Both teams willing to take risks. Both teams trying to make something special happen. I suppose if that does work out, then we are going to see that change. I think it was the crash for Accelerate, possibly running assault packs, but I'm not sure if that was just something this old crazy man made up. Either way, a heavy defense now for the boys of G2. Accelerate again, that slow push. They're not making these attacks happen. Now they've just looked, A's abandoned. They've left the front door open. No, they may be going back because no one's in mid. Chino's the guy in mid watching that play. If anyone's coming through middle, that's when they make the call. And here he is. Once again, the fight's going down. And Showers, Faceno's first to go down. Faceno finds 2. That's huge. Ricky's still alive as well. They have managed to win the Showers. There's only 1 player left. Blast is now in mid. He's getting pushed out back, but this is important. That information relayed now to those players. They know exactly where he is. This is a perfect pinch. 2v2 out of nowhere, Blast. He got to the fight a little late, snipe in hand. There's still the bomb down, over by Showers. This has gone from all good and well to a nightmare for this attack.
Ruiz there, double headshot on the backside. However, it looks like the bomb is going down. We're going to get 45 seconds, 2v2, Decimate and Blast will go up against Ruiz and Believe here. And this is where you've really got to stick together, and you can see both teams doing that. First blood be so important, and here we go. Shots fired. Doesn't connect here. We are going to see one go down. That's going to be Blast and Decimate with everything to do now as a diffuser as well. The time's against him. He's found himself a Sorg. Or is that the saving grace? Isn't going to find it, and Believe is going to close things out here on once again. Another round goes in favor of Accelerate. 3-2 now. Very, very good performance so far. I've been impressed with the hard point, the respawn, the search and destroy. This was the double kill here. Both headshots, they're clean, efficient. He takes only 2 bullets of damage. He's gonna head into the next round pretty confident.
That was the perfect execution of a 2v2 situation. Like, absolutely. You saw both teams like duking each other out, finding where each other were, and then they committed to a single player. Accelerate, isolating that 2v1 situation and committing to it entirely was incredibly influential in nailing that situation. Massive props to Accelerate for staying composed there. That's what happens when you play those 2v2 tournaments online. You get really good at that sort of stuff. Now, Believe has left his teammate to die in mid-map there. G2 and Accelerate tie things up. Hellstorm's going to be coming in up top. That's wide open. Got to find one. Can't quite make the bank over the top of the roof there towards the bottom end of the street. That would have been huge, providing that cover fire for his team. And now it's a 3v2. G2 backs against the wall right now. Accelerate possibly able to take the lead here. Once again, extend it further. Drone squad at the ready for Believe. It was a worthy investment. That is going to be devastating for an entire round. Probably save that for a little bit later on, I think. But now 3v2, 45 seconds left.
And this is the crazy thing right now, is this is a round they should win. Again, they have those numbers. Now they have the streaks and the fact of a lightning strike, a drone squad, and it looks like he's trying to invest here. Ooh. I think he just pinged the lightning strike to try and get that information. And with 29 seconds left on the clock, this is where they can really dictate the pace here. With the number advantage, 25 seconds is not a lot of time. The bomb needs to go down. I don't think he's able to get it. Chino, they're going back and forth. They need to find a kill first, and they find the players. Can't find the kill. Will find the aggressive play and believe he has help from his teammate though. The team trade will come in, but the clock is just against them. And we are going to see here Accelerate just fall back and secure the round as the time ticks away. It's going to be 4-2. We're going to see that drone squad available for the next round, Miles. That is going to be key.
That's going to sting. There is nothing more painful than that drone squad coming up. Unless they have a War Machine to deal with that one, or even maybe a Grav Slam, I don't think they're in a good position to take care of this one. Chino, props to him for picking up the second kill at the end of this round. You know, every little helps towards those streaks, but sadly, too little, too late. Ambitious MREs, love it. Love that aggression. Here we go. Back and forth between these two teams, 4-2. Accelerate looking like they've started to find their stride, started to find their form here. Ricky ready to rock and roll with that Grav Slam. That's going to be the possible saving grace if that drone squad do come out. Believe he's the player rocking the streaks. And again, Profizi, he's a specialist ready to go. Both room players, something to look out for here in this round.
This is where the search and destroy starts to get a little interesting. Believe's called in the lightning strike, and he's actually called in the drone squad as well. Heavy investment here into round number 7, 60 seconds left on the clock. They're gonna know a lot of intel, and we're gonna see Ricky find one. Will he find the second? He's not gonna finish him off, but Decimate will get that trade now, a 4v3. Again, reminder, Accelerate has invested a lot into this round here. G2 can pick it up. This would be something special. Blast is actually gonna challenge without the stim shot. Interesting choice there as Decimate is gonna slide away. Information for Ruiz. Bad timing as Facento and Chino come up clutch. And the 4v1. This is tough here. You've invested a lot. You're gonna lose the round. You're gonna feed some streaks potentially. However, credit to G2 there. That drone squad, gone.
Gone. Gone.
Lightning strike, gone.
Gone. We did see the Grav Slam come out though.
We did.
So, I mean, look, that was a bum investment the Stalkers dropped on these boys. That's a rough one. They got to hold that L. You know who's not very good at holding the L's? And I've realized it's the Avengers, man. They needed a whole nother film because they couldn't handle getting beaten by Thanos. We'll come back to that a little bit later on. 4-3 right now. G2 coming back into this one. Coming back into this one in a big way. 2 kills. You know, so it's 2 points now for Blast. There we go. Believe almost got his vision pulse ready to rock and roll.
Grav Slam. Oh my goodness.
Profizi. Oh, he can't make it happen.
That was a potential 4-piece with the Grav Slam. However, investing is the cluster grenade. He's got all the information in the world. Does have that numerical advantage again. 4-3 in score, 4-3 in lives. And 60 seconds counting down. Facento in a must-win position, but the Sorga fastballer. Nearly enough to take him down. Now, a level playing field here as we get into the nitty-gritty here of the tournament of the map and mode. Search and destroy, always keeping us on our toes here.
I love it though from G2, that investment. That initial Grav Slam made a big difference, and now we've almost got Tac 5 ready to go. Chino's going to have his specialist ready when he respawns in the next round, because you know what, G2, they've got what it takes. The pressure's now being applied. It's all coming down it, and Maurice, he's going to take care of Blast. Now it's a 3v1. That's it, Ricky. He's down. Facento, time to shine. But he's just a little too bright. That's going to be it. Map point. Accelerate came to play, and now they're looking fine.
G2 being out blast here. And again, I think going back to that Grav Slam could have been a completely different story. However, match point, all smiles for Ruiz here. And the boys of Accelerate. And again, going 2-0 up in a series is incredible. You know, you go into this third and potential final map with crazy amounts of confidence. And talking of confidence here, have an extra 50 HP, everyone.
Sharon's caring, but that explosive has just wiped the HP out from Accelerate. This aggression is not being... It's not being rewarded. Now we've got G2. They've got the juice. Crash timing.
Nightmare.
Crash timing was great there. Facento, he's trying to make his way back towards the bomb. There's a bit of a gunfight happening down by the A site now. Profizi, he's got to make something happen here. B as well. Both bomb sites have got action going down. This is what happens in 5v5. There's so many players. Emery's gets away by the skin of his teeth. He's still good to go. Fastballer finds the kill in the back end. Now it's a 4v2. Accelerate, looking to take the map. If it comes down to Chino and Facento, they have to make something happen right now, and that's not how you do it. Chino's taking the shots. Facento's all down. Chino, once he gets up, he's in a world of hurt. If Bahizi can find his way up there, it's all going to be over, and Chino is done. And that's going to end it. Accelerate will take map number 2 here in the series. and G2 have a little bit of soul searching to do now.
Pedal to the metal for the boys of Accelerate here. G2 though, what's going wrong? This team that's put together, obviously a huge organization comes up, and we are seeing some, as I pointed out in the hard point, some signs of brilliance. However, the search and destroy, they get outperformed.
And here we go, G2 Esports, the wonders from the open bracket are rolling across G2 now as Accelerate take the series 2-0 so far. One more map coming up after the break.
The Call of Duty World League is presented by PlayStation 4, the official platform of the CWL. Scuff Gaming, the official controller of the CWL. And Republic of Gamers, the official monitor of the CWL.
Game Fuel. Level up the game.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here at the CWL Las Vegas. First event for Black Ops 4, and it has not disappointed. My name is Miles Ross, joining me is Momo, Phil Whitfield. For those of you who aren't just in the venue now, a fantastic impersonation of my colleague just happened. Either way, we are watching quite the series so far. A little bit of a surprise, if we must say so ourselves. G2 against Accelerate. G2 down by 2 here in our pool play. matchup. G2 have taken quite the hands from Accelerate. 250-193 and a 6-3 in the search. Now as we roll over to Control. Moment, what are we calling this one? I mean, Accelerate, they've come out of the open bracket and they're looking absolutely pristine up against the players who are already sitting pretty in pools.
It's kind of hard to go away from Accelerate right now. Again, 2 victories, but sometimes that doesn't tell the whole story. You can have like a 5-point game or 1-round game, but it hasn't been like that. You know, this has been pretty convincing, not a complete stomping by any means, but Control is a very, very unique game type. And I think, much like we've had, that 3rd game can always be the momentum changer. However, if you're asking a question, I think Accelerate could end this right here, right now. I'm not sure. Are we going to see a turnaround? Are we going to see a reverse sweep? We've seen some already through open all the way to the main stage. Absolutely loving it.
There we go. Accelerate now with a chance to close the series out, and you're right. Possibility for that reverse sweep from G2. You know, this is a team with some strong caliber players. We've seen them play, you know, fantastic Black Ops 4 so far. They're falling a little short today, but here we go. Control. Newest game mode here. That is a beautiful use of the grapple hook. Sally, Ricky is going to fall straight to that one. Profizi, and Emruizi making their way towards that control point. It is a heavy push towards B. A has been completely left alone. Chino watching the back is going to get crushed there. Decimate now, trying to extend forward, trying to push those players back off spawn, but they're actually all shot past him. He needs to hit the wrap now, help his team out before they start getting dropped. This is big. That's huge kill from Bahizi. That is slaying his way through this one. 26-23 now, Accelerate with the lead.
First tick has gone through onto Zone A, and this is a zone which is pretty hard to come through, especially if you've got those main entrances cover. Of course, you can come through the vents, the window, back and forth, but overall, A is looking solid, and that is going to be going, captured, and secured here. 25-21 is the lies, but 2 minutes to take over B. This is going to be a hot defense here from G2, but for me, this is just the continued outplay from Accelerate that we've seen in map 1 and 2.
Yeah, the trades are so much more efficient. I mean, they're just winning those gunfights, whether they have to trade or not. They're getting outskilled. Vicento, though, with a nice 2-piece in the background. That's really going to help. 21-18. The lives are starting to trickle away now for G2. They're starting to fall to pieces. And this is where Accelerate can now start to hit the gas, if you will. Decimate holding that line on the outside of the map, not letting him get towards B. This is really important. He needs to make this work on his own for the time being. He does have a teammate now to back him up. Vicento's losing the fights up close. That means the players are now going to start making their way towards Blast. He and Decimate in a tough situation. They need to win these big fights. Ricky in from behind. Perfect pinch. Profizi out and about in the mid. Ricky can't find the kill. Nice defensive hold there from Accelerate. 18-13, 18-12 now. Accelerate walking away with this.
Ruiz, a nice 3-piece there to find himself 8-1 and put himself in a great position. First hit goes down onto Zone B, and now pushing forward. This is a must-win gunfight for G2. They've got to go. There's about 2 seconds left. It is going to be contested. We are going to see the players go down. Chino's going to fall as well, and Zone B has been captured. Lovely stuff all round as Ruiz, the MVP of that round, by an absolute mile here, putting on a show here on the main stage.
There you go. First round of Control already done. That was a fast cap from Accelerate, and with that, I think they've pretty much set the tone. G2 are just looking 4 steps behind sometimes. Like, it's not as if they're a bad team. It's not as if, I mean, the desk has talked about it enough that,
yeah,
you know, there's a couple of players who are prone to bad games.
But I will say, obviously, G2, let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's see what they have to offer on the attack. Of course, sometimes you'll see certain teams prevail in any type of situation, of course. With Control, you want to obviously get those zones, push up to the right places, but we are going to see some streaks in the hands of Ruiz. Only 1 death to his name. Mind-blowing stuff here, but they're going to go for a heavy defense. Look at the minimap there. 4 players all pushing it on B. This is going to be an interesting retake potential. However, Lightning Strike is available. They're going to rain down fire. We're going to see G2 be pushed in, and we're only going to see Vicento go down to the score streak, but nevertheless, still A and B intact.
I was going to say, like, they had control of B for a while. I was like, whoa, they're going to get in there, no problem. G2 have got those to kiss that goodbye with that beautiful use there of the Lightning Strike. Profizi now trying to get back in the zone B. No ticks grabbed there, but they are working their way towards A now. Blast doing the work, doing the hard slog there on that slow-moving progress bar as it's halfway now towards the first tick. Profizi slides in. There's 2 more now waiting to make the play, but the reinforcements have arrived for G2. Here comes the second tick, moments away. The more players on the point, the faster it captures. Blast goes down. Chino finds the quick and effective trade, keeping that progress going. Here comes the second tick. They need to make this work fast. 22-22 in the lives department, but this is the A site, now very much looking like G2's.
Oh, and then 4 or 5 kills come in, and we do see all of the players push back, and this is the position where Accelerate can push forward, get in the enemy spawns, and really put this round to bed. Look at this, fast baller from behind, finds one, slide and glide into the second, and now with the TAC 5 boost, he's going to put himself in a fantastic position here. For me, this is Accelerate's to lose. Look at that score, look at the time as well.
Amazing stuff. Fast baller hitting the other side. Watching the other lane again, watching those players as they run out of spawn, overextend, shoot them in the back. They take care of every single way out of the enemy base, and now look at the lives. 25 seconds left. That wonderful progress on A is all for naught now. We got 12 to 20. Crazier comebacks have happened, but they have to get into the point. They have to start contesting it to stop the clock. They've managed to just do that.
They can't rely on kills at this point. The time is too low. Still BZ and Ruiz until he's taken down there. Still have that TAC 5 boost. Any specialists on the cards? No is the answer to that one. But as the time ticks away, this is looking good for Accelerate. Are we going to see them be able to defend the zone with 8 seconds left? It is currently in contention. G2 are in there, so the time will be stopped. They need to take it over, and it looks like they will. They've got a minute extension now to take on B.
That's incredibly crucial. 14 to 6, though. They may have the time, but they do not have the lives. They have to now push B. Ruiz doing his very best John McClane impersonation here in the vents. Center trying to make his way around the back. Lives dripping away. 5 now left for G2, no respawns left to the 12 of Accelerate. For Sentinel, a chance to make a bit of a difference in from behind. Quick swap, ICR out, unable to finish the kill. Shaky shots, Cheetah now has to deal with those players while they still try to contest.
Simply not enough. With 3 live, there's no respawn. This is going to be Accelerate taking it once again, and we are going to see it all down to Blast in a 1v10. And here we go as the time ticks away. He's waiting for just the regen. The poor man, he's on his own. His team have left him behind, but Accelerate, once again, star-studded performance here, and now 2-0 up in map and on control. They're just 1 round away from a clean 3-0 sweep here. And don't forget, this is obviously a team from our open bracket coming into the pool. G2, where have they gone?
G2 have dropped off in a big way, but what we can say is this is a very, very dominant display from Accelerate. It's that what I'm kind of noticing now looks to be like more of a North American playstyle when it comes to control, more kill heavy, more kill favored, and we're seeing a lot more of those aggressive pushes towards the enemy spawn when you're on the defense. You know, we saw that perfect lane cut off there, that player sitting by the left of the robots here, and there's a player just to the right down by cranes. You know, as soon as you overextend, you're going to get shot in the back, and that's like 2 kills apiece. You know, as soon as they're off spawn, that was huge. It was from fast ball that round, and I think we saw Bahizi doing it as well. That's huge, huge work. Can we see it now on an offensive run from Accelerate?
I mean, that was the thing. I gave them the benefit of the doubt, and I said, let's see them on attack. And honestly, I think they were even worse. But Accelerate, you just got to give the credit to them right now. A very well-practiced, orchestrated team which has that chemistry. Again, these guys, if you're new to Call of Duty, these guys have been playing with each other for a while, of course. Adding a couple to the roster. A little bit of a change, but Accelerate, very much a team to watch out for. 17 kills for Ruiz, absolutely going off right now. A 3-kill streak for him. Zone A has been captured. It doesn't even seem difficult.
Now, perfect work here now. Bahizi's making this look so easy. 27-23, the lives aren't really the difference maker here. But what they are taking full control of is the map. Now, as it falls down to B, they're going to slowly but surely collapse upon this one. Profizi gunfight out. I think he might have to concede that. Oh, does manage to save himself. But now they're going to collapse now on the B side. Profizi's first in. He doesn't have any teammates just yet, or he's lining up the grapple slam combo. Ricky is going to maintain that position, let his teammates get in there. They're actually going for that slow wrap around the outside of the map because they know they've got players on the inside. G2 have locked down the center of the map, still alive from the previous engagement, but that's not going to make a lick of difference. B is now being grabbed.
Good play from Ricky to back off here. He senses it. However, now a pinch is going to come in. They don't have the lives, of course. That is not going their way. The zone is being defended as it stands. The time, of course, is ticking down. I think that's the way that G2 take this, is nullifying that one. They need to pick up some kills. They need to go now. Water Machine is available for Decimate. He's going to be taken down. The trades come through, and Accelerate now have potential to push on through. However, Fastballer, the key player, is going to find Placento. He's going to find Blast, but he's not going to be able to tag him up enough there for any type of trade. 2 players come in. Fastballer as well. Decimate takes down his own team with a War Machine. Not what you want to see with 50 seconds left. The zone is still alive.
That War Machine is just getting eaten. Decimate could do anything with that whatsoever. The trophy system was perfect. Now they're back onto the site. No ticks. 45 seconds left. G2 have 12 lives to defend this with. Accelerate have 14 to attack the B site with. They can force it down to kills. They can push for the zone. They've got 35 seconds to make a decision. Entry kills are going to be huge. Ricky's used that grab slam in the background, tuning out. That's a big kill. Just whittling down these lives. Finally, G2 with the life lead. 25 seconds on defense. Are they going to be willing to use these specialists now in these dying moments? They actually don't need to.
You can see Accelerate just waiting to group up to push as a team, and now this is the time to go. You've still got the grab slam, you've still got the grapple gun, you need to get in there, the time is ticking. 2 players go down either side, and the grab slam isn't going to be available here as you do see Decimate pick up 1, big plays from him, and now 9-6, but it's all about that time. No one available to even enter, and the push from G2, incredible stuff, and they do bite back. And I've got to give a lot of credit to Decimate there, just going off on the defensive side of things, but now we have a game on our hands.
Do we? I don't know. I don't know.
More of a game.
Much more of a game. No, you're right. Much more of a game. But at the same time, Accelerate are still looking very, very strong. Was that G2 spring into life? Great decision making. You know, every position they watched, they took care of every way in and out of that B site, and they locked it. Their trades were effective. They were winning those gunfights. They were taking care of the players who were overextending. They did everything they needed to possibly slow down Accelerate, who just look unstoppable. Can they repeat that on offense now? This is going to be huge for G2. Only Chino's specialists to work with. The Tempest will be big. Profizi and Emery's, and Believe actually. There's a potential for 3 specialists within a matter of kills for Accelerate on the defense. Excuse me. Let's see how this goes down.
Confidence is key, and straight away on the defense, Believe and BZ find the double. 60 seconds. The natural thing is obviously pushing A, get control of that, but right now they don't have that luxury. Fastballer finds a double as well. Blast answering back here, but the melee comes through. Such a sharp shot there coming in from Ricky as well. Again, we see the lives in favor of Accelerate, and Fastballer pushing on through. Look at that minimap. These players are spawning up, they're getting taken down, chopped apart, and they do not have the chance to even try and capture a zone, but we will say Control, it can flip on its head in a matter of 5-10 seconds here, so staying on board with BZ with that TAC 5 boost. He's going to find Ricky, wins the gunfight here. Quick regen, will find himself only on 45 as he gets tagged up by Facento, but just the movement is key.
You got to kill Bahizi. You got to take care of him. He is just running this 25-17. Accelerate's defense here is just impenetrable. It's whether you're making it through, all they end up doing is just hitting you in the back. You're going to watch those spawns now. You can see the players are making their way forward. Number 2 on your screen. Slam comes out. Profizi finds 1. As soon as you leave your spawn, you're under fire now from Accelerate. They've just got a tight grip all over G2 right now. G2 have got 12 lives left, 5 seconds. They can't even get near the zone. Wait a minute, it's not over yet. Number 9, he's managed to make his way in. He's got the contest, and he's going to be dropped immediately by Bahizi in the vent. Facento can't sneak in time. It's over. Accelerate with the 3-0 over G2 here in Pools.
Incredible stuff all round, and even though they dropped 1 round of the Control there, that final 4th round there was probably the most convincing. I think the lives were around 22-9, but overall, fantastic stuff. Congratulations to Accelerate, of course, making a mark in their pool. G2, though, they'll have to go back to the drawing board and change a couple things here. Great Call of Duty already on show here. Day 2 of CWL Las Vegas. Incredible stuff, but overall, what a performance from Accelerate.
Accelerate playing it really well. You know, the hard points looked good. Their search and destroy was very proficient. It was going back and forth to begin with, but once they found form, it was all good. And what can I say about that Control? They played it so well. So aggressive. Well, that is it from our pool play match here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the desk, please take it away.
Thank you. Of course, that was another team that came through that Game Fuel open bracket, handing out a 3-0 there on Alpha to G2. The desk is back with Nameless, Ben, Study, and Pack. We are going to go right into taking a look at our pools so far, nearing the end here of Saturday at CWL Las Vegas.
Things get a little interesting. Me and Pac during the last game there, we're taking a look at maybe potential 3-way ties, some combinations of different teams that could go through. A couple are relatively simple. Reciprocity and Sween, of course, that's a game which still needs to be played. Sween win, they obviously go through. Reciprocity, I believe, would need a 3-0 or a 3-1 to advance, because there could be a potential for the 3-way tie. That's Alpha summed up. Of course, if you're E United, you're sitting pretty at the top for Bravo. I mean, that's done, essentially done and dusted, if you will. Pool C, I believe, is that where the other drama is? Yeah, with Mazer.
Yep.
These guys, they could do it. They could do it. They could do it. They're in a game 5, I believe, now against Lightning Pandas. If Lightning Pandas win, they'll secure themselves, I believe it would be the
first
number
spot.
1 seed, right?
First
The number
spot.
1 seed. A loss means FaZe versus Mazer is going to be very interesting, and I believe if FaZe were to win 3-2, Mazer would actually go through. So, drama everywhere here, folks.
I feel bad for the people that have to do that math when it comes down to it.
It was me and Ben.
Me and John? Feel bad for us?
I don't know if you guys are on point with it yet. You don't know.
I know.
I definitely know.
We sat there and we crunched the numbers for everyone at home.
Man, Jacinto, I love this guy, right? He's one of my best friends in the community. Sheen, I love him. Money Sheen.
Oh, here we go.
But G2, oh, bro. They stink, man. They stink. One bright spot maybe for me is how Decimate has played, but
he's been good.
He's been good.
I mean, that was what? Accelerate's first?
That was their first win.
3-0 though.
They're 1-3, and they just
3-0
G2 with the quickness. Wasn't even close.
We are now actually finally going to get to take a look at our round.